So hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Creatrix channel. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Vishal Soni and I have cleared engineering services examination 2 times from electronics and telecommunication branch, both times in double digit rank. In 2014 my rank was 98 and in 2015 my rank was 25th. I have served as a group A gastro officer in Indian Railways and in Indian Telecommunication Services. So most of you must have been following me on the Creatrix channel for electromagnetic field theory. So if you are a seeker of a free education, this is the channel for you, and you must understand that all these free initiatives is coming your way because of the Unacademy. So Unacademy is the revolution in the field of the free education and the affordable education. So how can you access those free courses? So if you want to access the free courses, you must immediately subscribe this channel, Creatrix channel, because all the top educators of the country is providing the free course on this channel. And that free course is absolutely brilliant in content, that is systematic, that is organized, and that is complete. So complete playlist you will be getting of a particular subject. You can develop the concept, you can gain confidence. More than that, you can love the subject. So immediately subscribe this channel. Secondly, if you want to access more free content, then you must immediately download the Unacademy Learners app, because on the Unacademy Learners app, top educators of the country are conducting the free special classes. In that free special classes, you can get topic wise clarity of a particular concept. And do not forget to follow me on the Unacademy Learning app. So you can also access the courses. So you must have two things. First is your YouTube channel. This YouTube channel, Creatrix YouTube channel, must be subscribed. Secondly, you must understand that you should have the Unacademy Learning app. That is must for you in order to crack the examination. So these are the parts of the free education. And if you want to organize your content well, if you want more comprehensive manner, if you want other advantages of the Unacademy, then what are the other initiatives that is running by the Unacademy? So another initiative that is running by the Unacademy is Unacademy Plus. So on the Unacademy Plus, this is very affordable for those who actually want to take their preparation to the next level. So आपको Unacademy Plus में क्या क्या मिलेगा? You will be getting the live classes on a fixed time, so that you can get more disciplined, you can get more organized, and you have something in your mind that at this particular time my classes are going to run. Apart from that, you will get free test series designed by the educator itself. So gone those times when we have lot of errors in the test series, we do not have the discussions of the test series. So there the test series will be conducted by the educators. They themselves will be discussing the solutions of that particular thing. So you can imagine that your preparation is going to the next level for this. Apart from that, those who have prepared themselves for the examination, so for them there are crash courses also available. Again the crash courses will going to help you in achieve good ranks. Those who have already achieved good ranks and want to improve their rank, for them there are rank improvement batches. More than that, you can also see that there are unlimited practice sessions. So what do you understand by unlimited practice session? Which means there will be various doubt solving sessions. Apart from the doubt solving sessions, there are weekly quizzes, and with the help of those weekly quizzes you can enhance your problem solving skills. So lot of unlimited doubt solving sessions, lot of quiz sessions, systematic content, structured content. You can download the PDF after the lectures, so you don't have to waste your time in order to making notes. You can utilize those times to practice the particular concepts, or you can use those times to just write down the formulas so that you can remember those formulas quickly. Apart from this plus subscription, there is also one subscription which is known as Iconic. So Iconic subscriptions are for them who actually do not have the self motivation but having the talent. So if they are having the talent and you do not have the self motivation, that how can I push myself to crack the examination, so in this Iconic subscription you will be assigned a personal coach. So this personal coach is going to be with you every time, and he will help you to achieve your dreams. You will get a study planner which will be customized for you. You will get the expert guidelines who have already topped the examination. They will be basically hand holding you to crack the examination. So if you think you are not self motivated, if you think you do not have the proper background to crack any particular competitive examination, so this Iconic subscription is must for you. This is going to help you. So if you want the free education, then YouTube channel and the special classes are must for you. And if you can afford a little bit, how much you should afford, that we'll discuss in a while. But if you can afford a little bit, you should come on to this Unacademy Plus. And more than that, if you want the expedited process in your preparation, आप जल्दी से एग्जाम निकालना चाहते हैं, जल्दी से अपनी गलतियां सुधारना चाहते हैं, so this Iconic subscription is for you. Then now let us start today's lecture, which is on the communication system. So now let us start the lecture.
Welcome to this lecture of communication system. So till now we have studied what is a modulation and some basics of amplitude modulation and angle modulation. So in this class we'll study amplitude modulation in detail. So first of all, what is amplitude modulation? The amplitude modulation is a process in which amplitude of the modulated carrier is varied, and when amplitude is varied, we should keep phase and frequency of the modulated carrier constant. Now, the amplitude of the modulated carrier is varied in accordance with baseband message signal. Sometimes this baseband message signal is also known as baseband modulating signal. And the purpose of the modulation is that the resulting modulated carrier should become a band pass signal so that wireless communication can take place. So let me once again render this definition. So it is the process in which amplitude of the modulated carrier is varied by keeping phase and frequency of the modulated carrier constant, and that the amplitude should vary in accordance with baseband message signal or baseband modulated signal. Now, the purpose of the modulation is that modulated carrier signal should become a band pass signal. Now, let us discuss a very basic diagram of a modulator. In modulator, a message signal is applied. Sometimes message signal is also known as modulating signal. Now, with the help of this high frequency carrier signal, we try to generate a modulated signal. Now, since this is amplitude modulation, so the amplitude of modulated signal should vary with baseband message signal. So this is the general expression of a modulated signal. This modulated signal sometimes is also known as modulated carrier or carrier after modulation, while this carrier signal is known as unmodulated carrier signal. So the general expression for amplitude modulated signal becomes something A as a function of t cos omega ct. This is modulated carrier whose amplitude is a function of time and it is varying with baseband message signal. So this A of t is also known as instantaneous amplitude of the modulated signal. The word instantaneous basically refers to any quantity which is a function of time. So any quantity which is a function of time is known as instantaneous. Since amplitude is function of time, so it is known as instantaneous amplitude. Now, according to the definition, this amplitude should vary with m of t such that s of t becomes bandpass signal. So this is the very basic definition of amplitude modulation. Now let us discuss the types of the amplitude modulation. So we have to study 4 types of amplitude modulation. First one is DSP-FC, which is also known as double sideband full carrier. Sometimes it is also known as conventional AM. Second is double sideband suppressed carrier. Third one is single sideband suppressed carrier. And last one is vestigial sideband suppressed carrier. Vestigial means remaining part of something. So we will see here that in vestigial sideband we are suppressing carrier and one sideband is transmitted completely and some remaining portion of other sideband is transmitted. So these are very basic 4 types of amplitude modulation, and in all these modulations the general expression will be something like this. So here phase is constant at 0 degree, frequency is constant at omega c, and amplitude is changing with time. So as the amplitude is changes with time, we will have different expressions of AT, and with different expressions of AT, the different modulation schemes will be named. So based on the definition of AT, we will decide the DSP-FC modulation, the DSP-SC modulation, the SSP-SC modulation, and the VSP-SC modulation. Now let us discuss in detail what is a conventional AM, which is also known as double sideband full carrier. So the general expression of amplitude modulated signal is AT cos omega ct. So here phase and frequency is constant and this is a function of time. Now if I define A of t as AC plus MT, this is the instantaneous amplitude, and sometimes it is also known as definition of DSP-FC or conventional AM. So whenever the instantaneous amplitude varies In this form, the resulting signal is known as conventional AM or double sideband full carrier. So this is the general expression of DSP-FC. So this comes under the category of definition, and this is the general expression. Now, sometimes this expression is also known as carrier after amplitude modulation. So these are the different names. So for further analysis, we will look for some message signals. The shape of message signal is not decided yet. It may be sinusoidal, triangular, rectangular, or anything like that. We will look for a carrier signal, and carrier signal will be AC cos omega CT, or sometimes we will write it as AC cos 2 pi FCT. So this is also known as carrier before modulation. Now, with the help of MT and CT, we must write the general expression of conventional AM or DSP-FC as AC plus cos 2 pi FCT or AC plus MT cos omega CT. So this is known as amplitude modulated signal in time domain. Now, next very important discussion is modulation index. What is a modulation index? So in this discussion, we will have two categories. In first category, I am assuming that the message signal M of t is a symmetrical signal. Symmetrical signal means this function is having zero offset value or zero DC value. So our message signal will be something like this. This is the message signal. It is having both empty max as AM and empty min as minus AM. And the DC value of this signal is 0. Or we can say that this signal is symmetrical about this time axis. So the definition of modulation index, we have three different definitions. First definition is mu equal to mod of MT max by AC. This definition is saying that first of all you should take mod of MT, then decide its maximum value, and afterwards divide it by AC. Second definition of mu says, first of all identify the minimum value of MT, then take its modulus and divide it by AC. And third definition says mu equal to AT max minus AT min upon AT max plus AT min. So we have these three definitions. Now, in case of empty having symmetrical nature or empty is symmetrical signal, these three definition results in same value of mu. So let us discuss. We know that A of t in case of amplitude modulation is AC plus MT. So the maximum value of A of t will be AC plus MT max, and we know that MT max is AM. So this is equation 1. Now, what will be the minimum value of AT? It will be AC minus MT minimum, and the minimum value is minus AM. This is equation 2. Now, we also know that whenever we take mod of MT and it calculates its maximum value, it comes out to be AM. And the minimum value of MT is minus AM, and if I take modulus of this minimum value, then we got AM. So according to the first definition, the mu is mod of MT max by AC, and mod of MT max is AM by AC. Now second, according to second definition, this MT min mod by AC, and here also we got AM by AC. And according to third definition, mu is AT max minus AT min upon AT max plus AT min. So it becomes AC plus AM minus AC minus AM upon AC plus AM plus AC minus AM, and it also results in AM by AC. So as long as message signal is symmetrical, you can use any of these formulas of mu. It will always result in same values. So what is the purpose of mu? The purpose of modulation index or mu is that whenever mu is less than 1, it must always result in AT greater than 0. So this is very important purpose of modulation index. The purpose of modulation index is whenever mu is less than 1, A of t should always be greater than 0. So now let us discuss in this case. We have mu equal to AM by AC. Now, whenever mu is less than 1, AM by AC becomes less than 1, or we can write AC minus AM greater than 0. So we know that the graph of MT that we plotted was symmetrical graph. This value was AM, this value was minus AM. So now let me plot the graph of AT, which is nothing but AC plus MT. Now whenever we will plot AC plus MT, we will notice that this 0 will shift upward to AC, the peak value becomes AC plus AM, and this negative value reaches to AC minus AM, and we know that if mu is less than 1, AC minus AM should be greater than 0. So the very purpose of modulation index is that for mu less than 1, this A of t function should always be greater than 0. So from here we can notice that this A of t function is always greater than 0 when mu is less than 1. Now, why we need this 80 greater than 0 or why mu less than 1 is very much important. So let us discuss further. We know that the general expression of amplitude modulated signal is AC plus MT cos omega Ct, or I can write it as A of t cos omega Ct. Now let me draw the graph of ST. We know that how to draw the graph of any signal which is multiplied by a cosinusoidal signal. So what we will do, we will first of all draw AT in dotted form. So we have already drawn the AT. AT was looking something like this. This was the A of t signal. This was the AC plus AM. This is AC, and this negative excursion was AC minus AM. Similarly, we will take its mirror image, something like this, and we will calculate value at t equal to 0. So the value at t equal to 0 becomes AC. So our graph will start from AC and we will draw a sinusoidal shape in between. So this is the graph of S of t for mu less than 1. Whenever mu is less than 1, AT is greater than 0. And you can see here AT is always greater than 0. Now, let me draw its envelope. We know that whenever AT is greater than 0, the envelope always becomes equal to AT. And this we can see also here. Envelope means the tracing of positive peaks. So I'm tracing the positive peaks, and after tracing the positive peaks, I'm only getting AT, which is nothing but AC plus MT. Now I can say that whenever mu is less than 1, the message signal is somewhere stored in the envelope of the modulated signal. So this is the envelope of the modulated signal. And we know that whenever mu is less than 1, A of t will be greater than 0. If A of t is greater than 0, in that case, envelope will be equal to AT. And AT is nothing but AC plus MT, or we can say that our message signal is stored in envelope. So how to retract the message signal? We will pass it through a capacitor which will block this DC AC, and we will get our message signal M of t. So the importance of mu is that whenever mu is less than 1, it will make this A of t greater than 0, and we will always get envelope is equal to AT, and we can restore our message signals. So whenever mu is less than 1, the message signal will always be stored somewhere in the envelope of the modulated signal. So now let us discuss the case 2. In case 2, I am taking M of t as unsymmetrical signal, or M of t is having non-zero offset value. So the graph of M of t will be something like this. This is M of t, this is t. This value is 2 AM. This value is minus AM. Now this graph is not symmetrical. Its maximum value is 2 AM. and the minimum value of empty is minus AM. Now let me calculate different values of modulation index. So according to the first definition, mu is mod of empty max by AC. So according to this definition, if we will take its modulus, then this negative portion will come upward at AM. So this definition becomes AM by AC. Now let us discuss the purpose of mu. We know that for mu less than 1, we should always get AT as greater than 0. So let us check in this case. We know that AT is AC plus MT. So AT max will be AC plus MT max and AT min will be AC plus MT min. Okay. Now since mu is less than 1, AM by AC it will be 2 AM. So 2 AM by AC will be less than 1, or AC minus 2 AM will be greater than 0, or I can write it as AC minus AM will be greater than AM, and AM is a positive quantity, so I can write it as AC minus AM will also be greater than 0. Now the AT max, which is AC plus MT max or AC plus 2 AM, it is already greater than 0, and AT min, which is AC plus MT min, and it is AC minus AM, it is also greater than 0. So here for mu less than 1, complete A of t is greater than 0. So this definition of mu is also working very well. Now let us take the second definition. According to the second definition, mu is minimum value of MT and its mod divided by AC. So we know that minimum value of MT is minus AM. We will take its mod divided by AC. So it becomes AM by AC. Now if mu less than 1, then AM by AC is also less than 1, or I can write it as AC minus AM greater than 0. Again here AT max is AC plus MT max, which is AC plus 2 AM, and it is greater than 0, and minimum value of AT is AC plus MT min, which is AC minus AM, it is also greater than 0. So this definition of mu is also working very well, though according to different definitions we are not getting the same values of mu here. In first case, value of mu was 2 AM by AC, and in second case value of mu was AM by AC. Now let us discuss the third case. According to third case, the value of mu is AT max minus AT min upon AT max plus AT min. So we know that AT max is AC plus MT max and AT min is AC plus MT min. So mu will become AC plus MT max minus AC minus MT min upon AC plus MT max plus AC plus MT min. So mu becomes MT max minus MT min upon 2AC plus MT max minus MT min. So this comes out to be an alternate formula for mu. Now let us put the values. MT max is 2 AM, MT min is minus AM. It will be 2 AC plus MT max is 2 AM plus MT min is minus AM, and it comes out to be 3 AM upon 2 AC plus AM. Now let us here also see that if mu is less than 1, we are supposed to get AT greater than 0. So mu is less than 1, which means 3 AM upon 2 AC plus AM should be less than 1, or 3 AM should be less than 2 AC plus AM, or I can write 2 AC minus 2 AM is greater than 0, or AC minus AM greater than 0. So from here also we can see that AT max is AC plus 2 AM and it is already greater than 0, but AT min, which is AC minus AM, it is also greater than 0. So it signifies that complete A of t is greater than 0 when I considered mu less than 1. So let me draw the conclusions. So now let me give the conclusion. The conclusion is, whenever m of t is symmetrical, we can use any of these formulas. So what we will do, we will use mu equal to mod of MT max by AC, because all the three formulas are resulting in same value. Now whenever m of t is unsymmetrical, or it is having non-zero offset or DC value, so what you should do, you should calculate all the three values of mu and you should check in the option which option is matching. So only one option will match, so we will tick that option. MT max minus MT min upon 2 AC plus MT max plus MT min. So whenever MT is unsymmetrical, we will use any of these formulas and we will try to check the option. So whichever option matches, we will use mu accordingly. Now this formula is mentioned in Shom series. This is mentioned in BP Lathi, and this formula is mentioned in Process. So all different standard books has used different values of mu, and the purpose of choosing mu is nothing but for mu less than 1, we need to take ET greater than 0 such that the envelope of modulated signal always becomes equal to AT and message signal is stored in A of t. So this is the basic purpose. So mathematically in 99% of the questions we will get m of t symmetrical, so all the three formulas will give same values, but in case if m of t we get unsymmetrical, we need to choose different values of mu, and only one option will match. Now let us proceed. Now in this case we will discuss time domain analysis of conventional AM, and in all these discussions I will assume our message signal m of t to be symmetrical signal. So I will assume my m of t to be symmetrical signal or having zero offset value. So based upon that I will do all these calculations. Now first of all, we know that under modulation refers mu less than 1. So for mu less than 1, we can define few terms. So first of all, let me draw the message signal. As I've already assumed that message signal is symmetrical, so it will become AM and minus AM. So the value of mu will be mod of MT max by AC or AM by AC. Since mu is less than 1, so AM by AC will also be less than 1, or I can write AC minus AM to be greater than 0. Now let me draw the time domain graph of amplitude modulated signal. So this is our amplitude modulated signal, or I can write it as A of t cos omega ct. So first of all I will draw A of t. So this A of t is AC plus MT. We will add AC to all values of MT. So this AM will become AC plus AM, this will become 0, and this comes out to be AC minus AM. And we know that for mu less than 1, AC minus AM will always be greater than 0. So the graph of AT will something look like this. This is AC. This value will become AC plus AM, and this value comes out to be AC minus AM. And AC minus AM is always greater than 0 for mu less than 1. Now we need to draw the plot of SAMT, which is AT cos omega ct. We know that whenever any signal is multiplied with cosinusoidal signal, to draw the graph we follow these 3 steps. First of all we will draw AT in dotted format. So we've already drawn the AT, so I'll just use the dotted format. This value is AC, this is AC plus AM, and this is AC minus AM. Now I will take its mirror image. And I will calculate value at t equal to 0. So it becomes A of 0 cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. A of 0 becomes AC plus M of 0. And M of 0 is 0. So A of 0 becomes AC. So the graph will start exactly from AC, and we will draw the sinusoidal shape in between. And this is the graph of amplitude modulated signal, and you can see here the amplitude is changing in accordance with this baseband message signal. So the amplitude is function of time. As the time is changing, the amplitude is changing. This is the graph of A of t, which is drawn in dotted format. So now in the last step we need to draw the envelope of this SAMT. So this SAMT graph is given and we need to take its envelope. Envelope I am defining as E of t. Now try to trace the envelope of this signal. Envelope means we need to trace the positive peaks. So I am tracing the positive peaks here, and after tracing I am getting this E of t as A of t. And this we already know that for mu less than 1, A of t will always be greater than 0, and whenever A of t is greater than 0, we get envelope as A of t. So both by observation and by graph also we can see that the envelope comes out to be A of t, which is nothing but AC plus MT. So how the envelope will look like in this case? The general format of envelope for mu less than 1 will be something like this. This value is AC. This value is AC plus AM. This value is AC minus AM. Or this can also be written as maximum value of envelope, and this can be written as minimum value of envelope. So sometimes in the question, instead of giving the modulated signal, only envelope is given. So we need to decode the envelope by choosing different values, such that this value can be chosen as AC, this is AC plus AM, this is AC minus AM. So the ET max comes out to be AC plus AM. I can take AC common here, so it becomes 1 plus AM by AC, or I can write it as AC into 1 plus mu. Similarly, ET minimum. ET minimum comes out to be AC minus AM, or if I take AC as common, it becomes 1 minus AM by AC, or AC into 1 minus mu. So these two different values we also need to remember regarding envelope, that maximum value of envelope is AC into 1 plus mu, and minimum value of envelope is AC into 1 minus mu. Now we can also write mu as maximum value of envelope minus minimum value of envelope upon maximum value of envelope plus minimum value of envelope. Sometimes we can also use these formulas, but remember, all the discussion which we are doing here is true only when M of t is a symmetrical signal. If M of t is unsymmetrical signal, in that case we cannot directly write ET max as AC into 1 plus mu or AC into 1 minus mu, or we cannot use this formula directly. So all this discussion is true only when M of t is symmetrical signal. Sometimes it is also asked that what is the peak positive value of AM signal. So the peak positive value of AM signal becomes AC plus MT max, which is AC plus AM, or we can write it as AC into 1 plus mu. So the peak positive value of AM signal is always equal to the maximum value of envelope. So in this discussion we have learned about some basics about amplitude modulation, some basics about the definition of modulation, what is modulation index, what is its purpose, and the time domain analysis of under-modulated signal when m of t is a symmetrical signal. Thank you so much.
So if you have liked today's lecture and you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, the very first thing that you should understand that you should use this particular code. What is the code? The code is Vishal Gate. Write my name and attach gate to it. So by using this particular code, you will be getting all the advantages of the Unacademy Plus. All the added advantages will be directly assigned to you. Secondly, you will directly come to under my guidance, and that will surely help you to crack the examination in the least possible time, and you will also get the guidance of the complete team. Okay, and the most important thing is that you will immediately get the 10% discount on that. So immediately you are enabled to get 10% discount once you use this coupon code. So for example, if you talk about the plus subscription, which is costing you 25,000 for 1 year, and if you use this coupon code Vishalgate, immediately you are going to get 10% discount, which is 22,500. And if you talk about the iconic, for the iconic subscription of the 12 month, this will cost you around 40,400. So these are the cost of the 12 months. And if you want to talk about the 2-year subscription, cost of the plus, it is your 27,000 after discount. If you want more discount than 10%, and you have already attended the special classes, then you will be having some credits in your account. Do not forget to use those credits so that you can get more discount than 10%. Now, how can you pay these amounts? So there is one good news for you, that you can pay this amount by using credit cards and debit cards by using the facility of the zero cost EMI. So if you want to pay this particular amount of 22,500 with the help of zero cost EMI, so the zero cost EMI can be availed by using credit cards and debit cards. Remember, you can use the credit card of any company, but the debit card is allowed for HDFC and the Bajaj Finserv. Apart from that, if you want to directly pay this much of amount, you think that this particular amount is the most affordable fees that can be provided to you for 1 year subscription, तो आप directly क्या कर सकते हैं? You can use this credit card, debit card, direct payment. You can also go for the EMI options, okay, and you can directly pay this amount by using net banking. Every time you think of the Unacademy Plus subscription, the first thing that should come in your mind is this particular code. Do not forget to use this code once you take the subscription, because I have already told you that this particular coupon code is going to give you the lot of advantages, so you cannot miss the opportunity to use this code. So every student who want to come on to the Unacademy Plus, they want to take the advantages of the Unacademy Plus, they want to empower themselves in the best possible manner in this digital era, they want to be the part of this revolution, then this is the time for you. You do not have to wait for it. If you are in the first year, if you are in the second year, you are in the third year, the best possible time is right now to prepare for the examination, to dedicate yourself, to give yourself the opportunity so that you can get the success as early as possible. Apart from that, you should also join this GATE aspirant group. So this GATE aspirants group is already having 150k plus students, so you can join it. There are a lot of discussions going on between students. You can get the advantage of those discussions. Okay, you can also join this Creatrix channel, which is a Telegram channel. So everyone has to join this channel so that you can get all the PDFs of the lecture which is being assigned to you. Fine. There are various channels which you can go for it. So various channels in the association with Creatrix. So you can follow the channel of your interest. And this is it in today's lecture. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you so much.